Hello and welcome to the New Mid Workout with Aly Mattoon. Aly, what are we working on today?
We are going to be working on strengthening your glutes, not only for, of course, aesthetic reasons, but because your glutes support your back and your hips and they make you feel really strong and empowered. But then you get a lifted booty just because you're doing all this great work. So if you don't feel your glutes by the end of this class, then I don't know what to do. But we're going to be doing a lot of glute work.
Awesome. Cannot wait. Get ready for the summer.
Yes, exactly. Just feeling strong and yeah, connected to, and this coincides with a lot of the hip work that we've done in the other classes.
Perfect. Okay, take it away.
Okay, great. Okay, welcome. We're going to be working on your glutes, strengthening them, getting them really connected to the rest of your body. And of course, you will receive some aesthetic benefits from all the work we're going to do today, which is a huge plus that we're not going to complain about. But it's going to be some work, so just enjoy it and know that you're going to feel strong and have that lifted summer booty that you want all year long, really. Okay, so what you're going to need, if you have a small band like this, you will want this. If not, no big deal. If you have a long band like this, you could always tie it around your thighs as needed. But for now, let's just place our bands off to the side if you have them. So we're gonna lie down on the back. And we're just gonna take a moment here to relax our bodies. We will always wanna get our bodies in a nice, calm state before we start moving. So just take a nice deep inhale through your nose, and then as you exhale, let your ribs drop and be heavy on the mat. And again, inhale through your nose, and then exhale, heavy ribs. And then I want you to connect to your feet so you feel all 10 toes pushing into the floor. And then we really want to emphasize the heels pressing down, so heel to butt connection. So all we're going to do is press down through the arms, and we're going to start to roll through the spine. So this is also a little spinal warm-up. And of course, you're working a ton of other muscles, but we are focusing on the glutes today. So we're going to lift the hips, pause there, and then roll your spine down bone by bone. Releasing the tailbone long, and then exhale, rounding gently through the spine, just easy, and then rolling up, standing strong on your feet. So at the top, try to actively squeeze your butt. So feel that you can squeeze your butt. I know sometimes it's hard for us to always connect and feel our glutes working, so my goal today is for you to feel that. And roll your spine down, release the tailbone. And let's do that one more time, and then we're gonna kind of pick up the pace a little bit. Push through your heels, stand strong, try to relax your upper back, squeeze your butt at the top, and then roll your spine down, nice and slow. Okay, so if you tend to get hamstring cramps, good idea to roll out your hamstrings before, but let's just try. And we're gonna push down through the arms, and we're gonna exhale, lift your hips up, squeeze your butt, release your pelvis down. So we're exhaling up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. So I want you to emphasize that exhale, lifting your hips up. So it's almost like a squat in a way. We'll do those today too. Exhale and inhale. So we're going to squeeze at the top, release down. Squeeze at the top, release down. We want to move at this slightly accelerated pace. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, release. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now stay up. Make sure your feet are right underneath your knees. We're going to do a little dance here where we'll release the left side of the pelvis. So you're dropping your left cheek, and then you lift your left cheek, re-engage so your hips are level. Release the right, and then exhale, squeeze your butt at the top. Release the left. Exhale, squeeze, release the right. So it's as if your opposite hip bone is hanging from the ceiling. So it's a release. You're letting that sitting bone drop, and then you're recruiting that glute to even out your hips. Switch sides and exhale. Inhale, exhale. It feels kind of nice on the back here. Try not to move your legs too much. This is all about the pelvis. Okay, so your legs are not shifting too much. They're staying really strong. We're just dropping, rotating the pelvis down and lifting up. So you may have one glute that's a little sleepy. I know that my right glute doesn't tend to fire as quickly as I'd like it, so I have to work a little harder to find it. So it's good to do these kind of unilateral movements. That will segue into our single leg bridges. Inhale, exhale, try to keep your head straight when you're doing this. I know I'm looking at you, but it's best to keep your head straight. One more, we've done 1,000, and then roll your spine down. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna bring our feet together. Keep your heels down. You're going to lift your hips and turn your legs out. So now we're targeting those side glutes, those glute knees. Release down. And exhale up and down. So I want you to squeeze your butt, feel that those muscles are engaged, and then release it down. Okay, so muscles contract, muscles need to release to function optimally. That's every muscle group, even your abdominals. So it's actually not healthy to walk around with your abs sucked in all day long. It's not. You want to be able to let your belly release, and then you want to be able to contract it in deeply. Same with your glutes. Same with every single muscle group. We're going to exhale. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. I know we're doing a lot. Remember, the goal is that you feel your glutes after this. Maybe just do 15 minutes of this class again at some point. Hold here now. Your legs are turned out, and you're just going to do little pulses, lifting your pelvis up and down. 1, and your heels are down, and they're together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold at 10, and just relax down. Whoa. Okay, stretch your legs out for a second. Shake them out. Good. Shake them. Okay, single leg bridges. I hope your hamstrings are okay to do this. That's a whole other thing. If your hamstrings cramp a lot, just do what you can. Right knee over hip here, left foot on the floor. And we're just gonna lift up into a small single leg bridge. Now, I don't want you to lift up high, but really try to find that glute. Lift from your glute, not so much from your back. So instead of being here, drop your upper back, sternum heavy, and really try to lift from your glute and then lower down. You could also pull your knee in towards your chest to try to activate that glute hamstring area more. Okay, so this is 3 and down. You can try that. 4, your hips are level, down. Exhale, 5 and down. Push through the heels. 6 and down. 7 and down. Bridges are so great to do. 8 and 9. Counting might have gotten off. And hold 10, find your glute, feel it, push into that heel, and relax down. Good, switch sides. Okay, so got the knee over the hip. You could also pull your knee in if you're feeling too much in your back, but the idea is to feel your glute more. Squeeze your glute, lower down for 10. And 2. Good. And 3. Hips lift, 4. Push through that heel. Make sure your knee isn't wandering off to the side or in. You want to keep it tracking right in line with your ankle. And exhale it up. Exhale, 5 more. 5. Push down through your arms. 4, 3. Squeeze it. Yep, 2. Good, and then we can do a bonus one if this is your sleepy glute. This one's my sleepy glute, so maybe do another one. Hold there and relax. Great. Okay, from here, stretch that leg out for a moment. Good. We're going to bring the toes to the mat, so you're like on your tiptoes with your heels together, and you're going to lift your hips up again. So here you are, and your hips are level. You're going to hold this. And you're going to do that little release again. Release, squeeze, release, squeeze those heels together, and squeeze. Inhale, exhale, release, squeeze it up. Release, squeeze it up. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last set. and left. One more, hold here. Lift your hips up, do 10 pulses to tie this together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at 1, and roll it down. Very nice, stretch out your legs, good. So now, if you have a band, you wanna grab it. If not, no big deal. I'll just place it on so you can see. And we're gonna lie down on the side. So if you want to, use a pillow or a yoga block underneath your head for support, you can do that. Now, really important, common mistake that people make is they tuck their pelvises under here. You need to have your butt out, like as if you were sitting tall, upright on a chair. So your thigh bone is sinking deeply back into that hip socket. Okay, so find that for yourselves. We're just gonna do a clamshell now. You're not allowed to move your hip. You keep your hip down. Now as you exhale, you can draw your abs in, it's a bonus, and then inhale, let your belly release a little. Exhale, draw it in, and inhale, let it release. So think of softening that thigh bone back towards your sitting bone and sticking your butt out naturally, not to where you're overly extending your back, but just so you can really feel that thigh pull back, because we don't want to be here. That doesn't get into the right muscle groups. Exhale, okay, I'll count. We're gonna do 5 more. 5, good, exhale, 4, release it down, exhale, 3, release it down, exhale, 2, good, and then hold it there and do little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, without tucking. Don't let your hip change. Your hip has to stay stacked. Exhale, 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 and relax it down. Good, pound it up for a second. Excellent. Okay, now extend your leg out so it's right in line with your hip. If you have a band, that will give you a little extra resistance to press up into. We're going to bend your knee without letting the hip drop or the thigh drop, and then exhale, extend your leg out so your heel is right under your sitting bone. Inhale, and then deepen your abdominals. Exhale, reach through that heel. Inhale, and exhale, push through the heel like you're pushing something heavy away. And you're using that lateral thigh to keep the thigh pressing up into your band. And push through the heel. Excellent. 5 more. 5. Keep your hips level. Push through the heel. Good. And 4. Push. Nice. And 3. Exhale, press. And 2. Press. And 1, and then hold it right here and just lift your leg up from your side glute, not from your hip. 2, 3, 4, your heel's right under your sitting bone. So it's not forward, it's right under your sitting bones. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. 1, and relax it down. Good. Pound it out if you need to. Okay, very, very nice. One more thing here. You're going to lift your leg up so you're parallel, okay? And then you're going to turn your thigh out without anything changing. So if you did this, try to untuck your pelvis, turn your thigh out, and we're just going to press out and in 10 times. This is very hard. You're having to hold those rotators. Good. And the band makes it that much harder. Exhale. Good. Push through the heel. And 5 more. 5. Good. And 4 and 3, excellent, and 2, hold on to it, and 1, and that's all I can handle. Okay, let it massage out. Give yourself a little stretch. Nice job. Okay, beautiful. Let's go ahead and walk our hands in, and just because we can take a stretch, and then we'll do that on the other side. Nice job. All right, so flip around. Oh, okay. So it's always nice to get a dose of your own medicine. Hey, the good thing is I'm finding that it all really works, so that's good. So your thigh is pulling back into the hip socket, and you're sitting on that imaginary chair. It's just been flipped. Clamshells. 1, keep your hip totally still. 2, exhale. So your abdominals pull in deeper. 3, and wrap that thigh bone back. and 4. Good. 5. Breathe into it. 6 and 7. Soften that thigh bone back. 8 and 9. Hold it. 10. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. 10. And relax it down. Excellent job. Okay, reach your leg out so it's right in line with your hip. You can sunset your heels under your sitting bone. And we're going to bend in and then reach through the heels. So there's definitely some crossovers with the hip focus, hip strengthening, happy hip YouTube video and this one. 2, and because your glutes support your hips. And 3, push to the heel. Good. And fold enough that hip, push to the heel. And exhale, keep your hips totally stacked. And exhale. So it would be good to try this without the band and then add a band. And my counting. I start talking and I lose count. 3 more. 3. And exhale, 2. And 1 more. Hold it right there. So check that your heel's right under your sitting bone and then lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. 1 and relax. I hope that was, yeah, I know we have one more thing to do there. Okay, so we're going to turn our legs. So lift your leg up. Now turn it out, but don't move your pelvis. So what happens is we do this. So don't do that. Try to keep your hips level and then just turn your thigh out in the socket. Okay, and then you press out like you're pushing something away. Your legs turned out and you're holding that rotation as you press out and in. Here we go. So that's 1 and push it out. 2, hold the rotation. It's hard. 3. Breathe through it. 4, breathe into your back ribs. That will help. And 5 more. And 6, and 7, and 8. Smile, that will help. 9. When things really get uncomfortable, I smile. I think it's a natural response. For this kind of work, that is. 1 more. Okay, that's enough. Hold it, relax, and then laugh. Okay, walk your hips in. Who knew doing hard glute work could be so much fun and entertaining? There. Okay, so we're working our glutes in every way possible. So we are going to come onto our hands and knees now. Whoa. Okay. Strong glutes. Okay. So from here, again, a band will just enhance it and make it more challenging. I'm going to start with my, I'm going to start with my right leg. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see. You can too. So your knees hovered. Now we don't need to pull it in, just hover it. Now have good mechanics here. If you need to, you can come down onto your forearms. You can do everything with your forearms down, or you can be on your hands. So we're just going to extend it back. Now, I don't want you to open your hips, so keep your hips square and then bend your knee in with control. So it's going to exhale, reach to the heel, and then inhale. And just make sure the back of your head is lifted and you're not falling forward. So exhale and inhale. We're going to do 10. This is 3. Bring it in. Abs strong. 4. That's beautiful. Good. Exhale. 5. Yes. And 6. I can see you. And 7, good. And 8, good. 9, push to that heel. Energy through the heel. Hold it. 10. Now stay here. Now you pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. 1, and then bring it down for a second. So there's a million different variations you can do. We're going to do another one here. Where now you're lifting your heel up towards the sky. You're holding the shape of the leg, and then you're just circling it around. 1. So you're holding the shape and making a circle. 2. It's going up higher than your hip. It goes down. So it's really a half circle, like you're tracing the letter D with your knee. And you hold the angle of your knee. Yes, circle it around. Circle it around. Try to keep even weight through your hand. So there's even weight in your right hand. and 9. Really feeling it in the supporting leg too with the band, which is normal. Reverse it, 10. Circle it around, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, stay with me, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice, stretch your leg back for a second, very good. All right, we do that on the other side. Simple. Okay, so here we are, we're bending, and then 1, and squeeze your butt, 2, keep your hips square, and push the floor away, 3, exhale, push it away, 4, make sure you've got equal weight in your left hand, 5, keep your hips square, breathe, 6, push through the heels, 7, back of the head lifting, 8, hanging from your spine, 9, suspended from your spine, hold it, 10, pulse it up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring it down. See, this is my stronger glute, so I feel like I can keep going, but we're just gonna do 10. Okay, so you're lifting your leg up, right? You're here, you're circling it now. So we're gonna try to make a full circle out to the side and up. 1, 22. You'll find that one side is probably stronger. 3 and 4. It's like, what? Already 10? We could work up to 15, of course. Good. Hold the shape and just circle it. And lift it up, circle. Unless I am forgetting something, circle. And circle. Circle. Good, then reverse it. And 10, reverse the circle. 9, 8, 7, flex the foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch it back. Nice. Very good. Okay, cool. So this is perfect. Now we're going to stand up. You could take your bands off or leave them, up to you. Okay, so we're standing up. So just kind of take a moment and feel how you feel standing up now. So when you come up from a squat, you want to make sure you're squeezing your butt, okay? So we're just going to place our hands here, and we're going to be in our just traditional squat position. Inhale. So make sure your weight is back, and then as you exhale, really drive down through your heels to come up and squeeze your butt at the top. So you want to feel that contraction, okay? So we're going to go inhale, and then drive up. Exhale, squeeze your butt. Good. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to say this is 3. Inhale, and exhale, squeeze your butt at the top. Good. 4, weight back into heels. And 5, just be aware of your neck. Make sure your head is in line with your pelvis. Squeeze at the top. Let's do 5 more. 5. You can always place your hand behind your head so you can check that your neck is in optimal alignment when going to your squats. Good. Yes. Ooh, definitely feeling the glutes. They're awake. I hope yours feel awake too. Exhale and inhale. Push down through the heels. Exhale, squeeze. So at the top, you do want to feel the squeeze. So you're not overly tucking, but there's a tiny, tiny bias towards like a little tiny tuck to activate the back line. Good. Yes, you got it. Okay, perfect. Now we're just going to stay down in our squat and hold. We're going to do little pulses. So make sure your weight is back in your heels. 2, 3. So I've got my toes up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then push, get lower, and then push down through those heels. Feel that strength. Excellent. You're going to turn your legs out just a tiny bit here, wrapping those thighs back, and same hands today. Just push into your palms. We go down, we're going to be hinging forward in a turned out squat, and then come up. Squeeze your butt at the top. and inhale, and exhale, squeeze at the top. Wrap those thighs back. Yes. And inhale, and exhale. Excellent. Inhale, and exhale. Wrap and squeeze. Yes. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale down, push down through those heels, wrap, squeeze, and inhale, wrap, squeeze. Nice. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and push down through your heels. Great. Last few, last three, and up, and inhale, and wrap, squeeze, and inhale, and wrap, squeeze, and hold it. So we're turned out, and we're just going to do our pulses here. So your back is in the same position. I just asked you to turn your thighs out now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. 10, and then drive up through those heels. Fantastic. Really, really good. So now we want to be able to stand on one leg and feel your supporting glute contract. So it should be relaxed. You want to actually contract that glute. And I just want you to stand on one leg for a moment and just feel how you can engage that supporting glute. Now, we don't want to hyperextend and push back into our knee. Just be upright and try to engage that glute. Yeah, it may take a second, but it's very empowering to feel, oh wow, I am strong in my hip. I can feel that my glute is supporting me. And now I'm like, I can balance here all day. So I just want you to find that. And then if it's available to you, we're gonna do a little lunge back. Okay, you just have your hands for now, and then come up. Find that glute each time. So we're gonna lunge back. Here, I'll turn this way. So you're lunging back. You're gonna drive down through your heel, squeeze your butt at the top. And inhale, exhale. So there's that strength in that hip. Push, or depending on where you are, you may just want to balance on that one leg. Great exercise to do while you're brushing your teeth. We'll do 5 more. Find your glute. 5. Yep. Push down through your heel. 4. If you need to hold on to a wall, you could always place one hand on the wall and find it. 2 more. Push down through the heel. Find your glute. 1 more. And find it. Great. Switch sides. Very nice. Okay, home stretch. Again, you could like pick and choose, do some of these exercises at different times. So find your glute. So first thing is, can you feel that your muscle, that you can engage? So squeeze that muscle and feel that, all right, it's working for me. I can stand here all day and feel that connection, heel pulling up towards sitting bone, side glute active. And then if you're open to it, go into a little lunge, and then push through that heel, come up 1. Lunge, push through the heel, 2. Lunge, exhale, 3. Lunge, exhale, 4. Good. Lunge, exhale, push through the heel, 5. Lunge it back, push 6. Lunge it back, push 7. The more you can push through the center of the heel, to drive down, to find that strength in your hip, to squeeze your butt, the more balanced you will be, I promise. Push, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's very empowering to have strong glutes. 1 more, I think that's 10. Whoa, okay, good, excellent. And then to tie this all together, we're just gonna do a little bit more work on the back. You can't do too many bridges, really. So go ahead and relax down. Okay, feels good to be on our back again. And just relax, arms down. And then we're gonna do 10 more, 15 actually, of our bridges, exhaling up instead of standing. So we're gonna go and down, and down. 3, find your butt, each time 4, and 5, 6, find those glutes, 7, each time 8, and 9, Heels push down 10. Good. 5 more. 5. Heels press down 4. And 3, 2. Hold it. Stay here. And then just try to roll your spine down nice and slow. Very good. Okay. Very, very nice. Because that was a lot, I'm hoping that your glutes will be nice and awake throughout the day, but we can come up and do just a gentle hip stretch to finish. So you're going to roll on up. Good. And you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. And from here, you just want to hinge forward from the base of your pelvis and just walk your hands forward. But I find that after doing glute work like what we just did, it's almost better not to overstretch after, because now they're awake and they're going to work for you. You're going to be more active and on for the rest of the day, and what else do you have planned for the day to hopefully support you in. Even if it's just like bending over and grabbing things out of your pantry or cabinet. But we're just going to stay here and just enjoy a nice stretch, but nothing don't overstretch right now. That makes sense. Good, and then you can bring your feet in and just take a nice deep inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. Big breath, exhale, soften into your alignment. And one more, inhale. And thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy, and let me know if you have any questions. Take care. All right. Oh, you're muted. There we go.
Oh gosh, that was amazing. I hope you all had a great time too. I didn't know there were that many exercises for your glutes, for your butt.
There's many more, but we had to just condense, right?
Question for you really quick. How often would you do that type of
I would be doing that like 3 times a week for sure. You can also, I mean, today's 30 minutes was focused on the glutes. I usually, when I teach a full class, it's a little bit more well, I would say this was well-rounded in the glute arena, but it wasn't so heavy on the glutes. But actually, no, I give a lot of glute work. I think they're really important. So I would do this 3 times a week.
Awesome. That is so great. Thank you so much, Aly. It was amazing. Love it. And we'll see you later.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for having me.